All right, if you're like me and you spend a ton of time staring at screens, you really need to hear this. We're going to break down this super simple but really powerful biological method to protect your eyes from, well, from all that digital light we're constantly staring at. And it really all comes down to understanding what's actually going on inside your eyes.
Okay, I know that sounds a little dramatic, right? Fried by digital screens. But it really gets to the core of the issue. The idea here is that deep inside your eyes, there's basically a battle happening. And if you're not giving them the right fuel, your vision, well, it's on the losing team.
So let's dig into what's actually going on here. You know that feeling at the end of a long day of work, or maybe a little too much scrolling? It's not just that your eyes are tired. Nope, it's actually a symptom of something much, much deeper. We're talking about constant unprotected exposure to all that high-energy light. I mean, seriously, think about it for a second. Have you ever noticed that kind of washed-out look to everything? That digital haze where things just don't feel as crisp as they should? So many of us feel this. It's basically a direct signal from our body telling us, hey, something's not right here.
But hey, it's not all bad news. Not at all. The good news is your body actually has this amazing built-in defense system. It's like a natural shield designed for this exact purpose. All we have to do is figure out how it works and, this is the key part, how to keep it strong.
So how does this shield even work? Well, it all starts way in the back of your eye in a little spot called the macula, and calling it the bullseye of your vision is just perfect. It's the part that's processing all those tiny, fine details, like the words you're reading at this very moment. Think of it as mission control for having clear, sharp vision.
And if the macula is mission control, this next part is its armor. It's protected by this layer of yellow pigment. This stuff literally acts like a pair of high-end internal blue light blocking glasses. It filters out all that harsh, high-energy light before it can do any damage to your photoreceptors. Those are the actual cells that see light. And it's pretty simple. The thicker and denser this pigment is, the better your protection. And that, of course, is linked to better eye health in the long run. Okay, but here's the catch. And it's a big one. This whole defense system, these amazing internal sunglasses we've been talking about, your body can't make them. Not at all. It is 100% dependent on what you eat. You literally have to eat your eye protection.
And this is where we get to a really critical point, a place where a lot of people, even really health-conscious people, mess up. You might think you're eating all the right stuff, but there's this one simple mistake that could be making all your efforts totally useless, at least for your eyes. So to get what this mistake is, we need to know what the building blocks are. The two key players are compounds called lutein and zeaxanthin, and I'm sure you've heard where to get these. They're packed into dark leafy greens like spinach and kale. Pretty straightforward, right? So far, so good. Well, here is the mistake, and it's a huge disconnect between what we think is healthy and what our bodies actually do. So you're having a raw spinach salad, or you're throwing kale into a fat-free smoothie. Great intentions, but the biological reality? Your body can't absorb those nutrients without one key ingredient. And that means your eyes get nothing. Absolutely zero. It's like buying a bunch of bricks to build a wall, but completely forgetting to get any mortar. And the reason why is actually pretty simple. Lutein and zeaxanthin are what's called fat-soluble. All that really means is your digestive system needs some fat to be present in order to grab onto them, pull them out of the food, and ship them off to your eyes. If there's no fat, they just kind of slide right through your system, totally unused. Okay, so how do we fix this? It's actually not complicated. The whole concept is called the Optic Oiling Method. It's just a simple two-step fix to make sure that all that good stuff, all that fuel, actually gets to where it needs to go, right to your macula. And it's incredibly straightforward. Step 1, never eat your greens by themselves. You've got to pair them with a healthy fat, always. Step 2, you want to keep the whole engine running smoothly, and to do that, you need omega-3s. Think of them as the high-quality engine oil for your retina, which is that light-sensitive layer at the very back of your eye. And this really breaks it down and makes it practical. For step 1, we're talking about things like a spinach salad with a nice, generous drizzle of olive oil, or blending up that kale with a big chunk of avocado in your smoothie. For step 2, that engine oil part, just try to get some fatty fish like salmon or mackerel in your diet a couple times a week. Fun fact, your retina has the highest concentration of DHA in your whole body. It is thirsty for this stuff.
So, what happens when you actually do this? When you start fueling that internal shield and oiling the engine the right way? Well, the cool part is, this isn't something you have to wait months to feel. The claim is, you can start to notice a real difference pretty much right away.
This is the payoff right here.
Your vision's contrast gets sharper. All of a sudden, black text on a page looks blacker. The white paper behind it looks whiter. That blurry digital haze that you've probably gotten used to just starts to lift. It's like you're upgrading your own biological hardware from standard def to high def.
So really, the big takeaway is this. Your vision isn't just some passive window you look out of. It's a high-performance biological engine. And just like any engine, it doesn't just need fuel, it needs the right kind of fuel. And it needs it delivered the right way to run at its best. You know, this simple shift in how you eat could literally be the difference between an engine that's struggling and one that's running in beautiful, high definition. So, the question to leave you with is, are you giving your eyes the fuel they actually need?